Thank you. All right. So we have a very special person tonight. We have Robert Castillo here with us. Y'all give it up for Robert Castillo. All right. So, hello.
What's up?
How are you?
Wow.
You
wow.
good?
Good to be in Orlando.
You here in Florida? You feel good?
I feel good.
Yeah?
It's warm over here.
How was it? It's warm.
It's warm over here.
It's warm? All right. So, where you coming from?
New York.
New York?
New York.
It's cold.
It's cold.
It's snowing up there. I don't like the cold.
Right.
I do not like the cold.
New York.
Robert, why don't you take a second and introduce yourself, tell everybody a little bit about yourself before we get started on your interview.
I'm Rob Castillo. I formerly or affiliated with Rockefeller Rock Nation. Now have my own digital distribution firm, Castle Music. Trying to pass down the gems and jewels that I learned in my endeavors in music next to the great. Fortunate enough to be next to the people that I learned from, aside from being a radio executive for 10 years. Was able to see the blueprint unfold and great things that's happened on it, and just learn the business aspect of it. And glad to be able to pick it up from where it's at, the transition of how I went all from physical to digital, and how the influencers is now running the world, and how there's other engagement forms and platforms really run music.
Yeah. All right. So you said you from New York. What part of New York you from?
I'm from Harlem, Washington Heights.
Harlem. Okay. Do we got Harlem in the building in here? Anybody? Okay. All right. So you from Harlem. Give us a little bit of, how would you describe your upbringing in Harlem?
I'm a son of an immigrant, Dominican immigrants from Harlem.
Okay, Dominican in Harlem.
First born in New York. New Yorker.
Yeah.
My heart. Manhattan always made it. You know what I mean? We ain't take nothing.
Oh, so you saying you from New York, New York?
You from there, from there. Always money makers. OG Juan's fam,
Okay. So you said you're a what fan?
I'm OG Juan's cousin.
Okay. So, speaking of music, do you remember the first album you ever bought? Yeah. Can you remember? He trying to make me think back far. I'm going to give you a second.
Probably won't remember. Probably some Sugar Hill.
Okay, so what's the Sugar Hill?
I believe it was Sugar Hill.
Okay. I see you.
Yeah, it goes back.
All right, so what would you say inspired you to do what you do?
The business actually inspired me. As I was, aside from the music, the art, the culture, we just part of the culture. I was a b-boy. We used to break dance. Was in Europe at 15 break dancing. Just being part of the culture, you just born into it, and just to see the revenue stream as you was working through it and not getting paid for it, and see somebody else make the money. And I guess you just live and learn, and you just want better. Once you know better, you always want better, and you strive for better, and it's why I do what I do.
Absolutely.
So it fuels you.
Yeah, it's just, and I feel a certain obligation of trying to pass down what I know, because it ain't even about me. It's bigger than me. So what I do know, what I did learn, I would like to pass it down, because you could probably improve on it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's just part of me.
So what led you to start Castle Music Group?
Again, because I see the business. So why be an employee if I could just go ahead and help the other person out? Because we know the blueprint.
Yeah.
Fortunate enough to know the blueprint, have the relationship, could reach out, pick up the phone, call anyone, everybody pick up.
That's
you know what I mean? And it's all about the relationship. It ain't what I know, it's who I know. And there's no one I can't pick up the phone and call.
Classic saying, absolutely.
So with that being said, what would you tell, a grinding artist, an entrepreneur, hear about the importance of networking. Because you said it's about relationships, and I mean that starts with networking, right?
Yeah, it starts with being in the right room, talking to the right people. You know, one of my saying is, if I'm the smartest one in the room, I'm in the wrong room.
True.
You know what I mean? So you always want to be around
One more
people.
time for the people in the
You
back.
always want to be around people that inspire you to level up, to be better. You know what I
One
mean?
more
People
time.
that level you up. So
Say it one more time. They want to hear you say that one more time. Can you say that one more time again? Can you just say that one more time? If I'm the smartest person in the room,
I'm the smartest person
then I'm in the wrong room.
I'm in the wrong room.
I love that.
Facts.
I love that.
Facts.
All right, so going into this business, what were some like unexpected challenges that you know,
dealing with people? Dealing with people. People just
that part.
yeah. Dealing with people, you know, trying to teach people what they don't know, what they don't see, and telling them to trust you.
Yeah.
And they having resistant. I'm trying to level you up. Like, stop it or go away. You know, at the end of the day, you have to trust something.
You're right.
That's important as your team. That's why you got to build a team around you that you trust and believe in. Yeah. And once you find that, you got to go with them. At the end of the day, if somebody's gonna hurt you, it's gonna be someone close to you. Yeah. You know, and it happens every day.
Team is important.
But team is important.
Having a strong team around you will take you places.
Of course. Absolutely. Of course. You're as strong as your weakest link.
So I have a question for you, because one of the number one questions we got, you know, coming into this, you know, music discussion and talent search was, what's digital distribution and why is it important? So I was wondering if you could take a second and kind of explain, because we have a lot of artists, producers, songwriters here, and I feel like it's important to hear, you know, from someone like yourself, what's the importance of it?
Yeah.
There's no other form of distribution of music right now. We consume our music through our phones, through our digital platforms. So all the music is distributed throughout digitally nowadays. So the key is to be covered and distribute and have the relationship with the platforms that your music is uploaded and is received with acknowledgement of who's sending it. That's where the relationship comes in. Yeah. Because it's not that I've uploaded it, who's sending it to upload to the different hundreds of platforms. There's a relationship when it's sent by a reputable firm that gives the artist the extra attention from the platform, the extra homework. You don't have to call me and tell me put it in such and such playlist. If it was sent by such and such, I would know that I would need to extend all the platform or the playlist that the music pertains to.
That's very important.
Without having to chase you and telling you, okay, you put it in such and such playlist, such and such playlist.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay. So all right, I'm sorry. Go back. All right. What are some common like misconceptions when start beatboxing? Okay, you'll beatboxer. Old school. I feel you. All right. So what was I going to ask you? Give me one second.
Common misconceptions.
Yes, common misconceptions. So what are some common misconceptions that artists make when they get signed to a major label? In your opinion?
That your life changed. I've seen this happen. Like
it changes immediately.
Yeah, that's when the work really begins. You know, you're fortunate enough someone really believed in you and inked you into something. Because all deals is different. You know what I mean? You got a record deal. What does that mean? You got a deal. What does that mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's all sorts of situations. But at the end of the day, if you have someone that is reputable, that backed you up, that inked you in, that's just when the job really begun. Someone
just getting started.
Yeah.
So when you get signed, you just getting started.
Now you go harder. Now you go harder.
I feel that.
So to an artist that's looking for, so let's say ideal opportunity, like an artist has a record label reaching out to them, or like an A&R has reached out to them and they're saying, you know, that they want to kind of present them. Should an artist already have a manager and should an artist already have a team developed, or is that something that can kind of come about as they're
later
going through the process of signing?
I'm sure everybody has different situations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a perfect world, yeah, you want to have a team that represents you and gets you a deal and takes you to the label. I'm sure that's not everybody's situation.
Absolutely.
When the call gets there, when you're in front of somebody that's really trying to do something for you, you should respect it and treat it as if. You know what I mean? You should respect it and treat it as if and take advantage, because not everybody gets that call.
Yeah.
Not
True.
everybody gets reached out to that way. You know what I
True.
mean? Be it what it be. You know?
Very true. I hope y'all listening because he's dropping some gems.
He really
for y'all.
is dropping gems, y'all. Like,
I really hope y'all
you
listening.
guys have a Rock Nation representative sitting in front of y'all, giving y'all keys. Okay, soak it in. I know I am. If y'all want, I will. Cause all right. So let's see. What are some steps that an artist can take to take their music career to the next level?
Let's be serious about themselves. Know that is a career. Some people just do it as a hobby, say they artists. Nah, if you want to be an artist, you got to be involved in yourself, in your artistry. You know, and take it serious. Organize yourself. Treat it like a business, because it is a business. You're gonna spend your time. Don't spend it, invest it. Invest your time in yourself. You know what I mean? That's all we have that is ours, is our time.
Dedication.
You know what I mean? Dedication.
Yeah.
You know, and then everything else will fall into place.
Yeah. All right. All right. Right. Beatbox. While we wait for the next question. Can I do that?
All right.
What does that mean?
So for some of the artists that's in here that don't know, what is an A&R and what is their role exactly?
Because that's a question a lot of people don't know.
I'm not an A&R, but yeah, it's artist development. They scout for talent. They scout for talent. They work with the talent. They are the day-to-day to the talent. A very crucial part of artist discovery and artist development.
Yeah.
And you're a talent manager. So now, what is life in the day-to-day of a talent manager?
Depend on the artist, or the athlete that we're working with.
Depends on the artist?
Yeah. Everyone is different. Everyone has different needs. You know, everyone has different needs, and when you're managing a talent that has a career, he has a lifestyle, he has that the manager should know, that the manager should manage. And then just on stage, it's your life. You get involved.
Does that overwhelm you? Does that sometimes overwhelm you?
Nah, because I don't do it all by myself. I'm fortunate enough to work with a team, you know. I do the least of work. I do the least of work. You know, I'm fortunate. Like I said, if I'm the smartest one in the room, I'm in the wrong room. So yeah, I try to surround myself with people that can level me up, and because I am ambitious, and I know how to go get it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna kill it and bring it to the table. Now you carve it up and feed the whole team.
Okay.
That's what that's about.
That's what it's all about. Making sure your team eat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we do
I'll
for
go kill
family.
it. I'm just not a good cook.
Absolutely. You say you're not a good cook?
I'm just not a good cook.
You Dominican, you can't cook?
What
happened?
It was the metaphor. Yeah.
Somebody cooking.
Right, somebody cooking. Somebody in the house cooking. All right, so let's see. How do you feel about the quote, if it isn't about money, it doesn't matter? When you hear that, what do you think about that quote?
I don't, it doesn't move me because I'm a dummy. 9 out of 10 times I do things is not about money. You know what I mean? I have a purpose in life. I do things for purposes. I know money moves everything, but I'm. If you do the right thing and you're doing the right thing, I think monetary rewards come along. You know, I just try to do the right things with the right people because I'm always trying to build. It's always about building, and I know that with the knowledge that we have been blessed to have and share, we always find ourselves in situations where it's always a win-win, where you need to win so that I could win. Here, sister.
Yeah.
Here, sister, level up.
Hey.
Bless up. Bless up. And even if there's no financial gains for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I
That's
could
how
do
it
that,
should be.
I won. You know,
Very
if I could
true.
do that, I won. And it ain't about finances all the time. Because I know when I come back and ask you for anything, it could be worth. And you know, and you will do it without hesitation, usually.
Yeah,
Usually. Usually. It doesn't always work that way, but yeah.
Right. And that's exactly why you're sitting where you're sitting. And that's a beautiful thing. And I love it. So I definitely love that you said that. So to kind of veer off topic a little bit, not really. With the new and like innovative ways for artists to gain exposure and earn royalties for their music, do you feel like labels would be affected economically with that? Do you feel like with the new ways to do all, earn for your hard work, do you feel like labels will be affected by that?
I'm sure. Like, it's a world of independence nowadays. Like, back in the days, you needed a label for distribution, for manufacturing, for terrestrial transportation, to put you on shelves.
Yeah.
I don't need none of that right now. So yeah, I'm sure they feeling it. They have it. It ain't what it was.
It's like, cause like it's almost like now you don't need a label.
It's non-existent.
Do you feel like you need a label now?
You need support. You need support. You need support. And that's why when this digital distribution with people of reputable reputations that do have the time in, that do have the relationship, that do have hosts the weight that a Universal or Sony held back in the days.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because you pick up the phone and there's no one you can't call. What do I need? All right, give me the phone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So does a label still need radio records, or is it like all about streaming now? Is it
today there's still a radio game. And I was an executive for a radio station. I know due to all the ways we consume music, radio consumption is always going in the decrease. The cars are coming out with no radios, period.
They are.
They're coming out with no radio, period. You plug in whatever it is that you plug in and listen to your playlist.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening in the radio. Different market have different. It means more, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's slowly fading out.
That's funny because that brings me to a question. Because I know you remember OMG had did like a poll and they were asking people, hey, like, are CDs dead? Like,
CDs dead. You can't go to a label and tell them, oh shit, yeah, I got a demo. Somebody did that to me not too long ago. I wouldn't even touch them. I told them, yo, don't do that against yourself.
So is it just making sure that your music is uploaded? Should they have a jump drive? Or no, we not doing
bring
CDs?
something. I need to bring a thumb drive. You need to. You don't bring a CD.
That's crazy.
Y'all hear that?
That's crazy.
Computers don't have where to put CDs no more.
They don't.
Yeah.
You don't have where to put a CD no more.
They don't.
What you gonna do?
I'd never even wow. That's
Pay attention. Stay woke.
I know, right? I'm asleep. I'm so asleep. So did you have a question? I'm sorry.
No,
Okay, I thought you interrupted. I was like, I'm sorry. So with your business in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself, or what do you want to accomplish with your business in the next 5 years? Short-term goals. Why? I'm funny.
The fact is that we diversify in so many different facets of the entertainment business. That personally, for me, probably music would not be the mainstream of where my career is headed.
Okay.
Okay.
I do management. I manage some artists. I will, if we work together in projects, because we have real project, other project aside from the music. that we work together, that we all pitch in to make happen, so that we could all keep doing something outside of music.
Okay.
We have investments and other things that give us return while we're sleeping. So we try to do more of those.
Nice.
So we try to diversify what we do have, so that we don't always have to entertain. Because it is about the business at the end of the day.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
It is about where you grow with the business. So with me, just because of the time in, we're trying to diversify to other than the business. We do the concerts, we're doing there's merchandise, there's other aspects in the business.
Yeah.
That generate that income.
Yes, well they say the average millionaire has what, like 6 to 9?
So right.
Several streams of income, multiple revenue sources.
Multiple different avenues.
We live in America.
I
live in New York.
You got to.
You got to grind.
We spoiled with wanting more and knowing more.
More than one hustle.
You need to keep up. You need to live up.
Okay.
You need to live up.
Well, we appreciate you.
We definitely do.
In case y'all don't
Appreciate
know,
everybody in the room.
he flew out here from New York.
He did.
He flew out here.
He flew out here from New York, y'all, for us. And we definitely appreciate that so much, because, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you for having me.
You got some great accomplishments. Great accomplishments.
And we're here to pass it down. We'll be sitting here. Be here for another, however they say, we could talk and share information and whatever we could do. That's what we're here to do.
Absolutely.
Right.
We're supposed to start the.
We about to start this competition. Y'all ready for this competition, though?
Y'all ready for this competition, for this distribution deal?
So let me tell you a little something about the distribution deal. I got a situation, an exclusive deal with Empire from San Francisco. So I allocate talent for Ghazi, the president of Empire, and I told him I was gonna be here and that we was gonna have.
Hey.
So someone here is gonna get a situation where we could figure out how you wanna pursue it, how ready you are in your career. I won't force nobody. We could do a single deal, we could do an EP deal, depending on where you are in your career. And I'll show you. I'll put it on so that we can highlight it as much as we can. I hope it's somebody that's very developed in the career, that takes the career very seriously, because we're gonna invest our time and our efforts behind you.
All right, I hope y'all hear that.
And with that, I'm clear.
Okay.
All right. Y'all give it up for Robert Castillo.
We appreciate
Thank you so much. Y'all give it up for him. Show him some love, y'all.